They call it
Uncut Chapter.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Uncut Jazz. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's lots of sound effects here, so get ready for that. Special guest on the show, good friend of mine, Sammy Farid. And he's the man that got me home safe on my birthday, so thank you for that, Sammy.
Buddy, happy to help. I wasn't really aware, but yeah.
Wait, did you not? Are you lying?
No, I'm fucking with you. I just love the way you messaged me, like, not even the next day, maybe like 2 or 3 days later.
I asked 10 people before I asked you.
I love that, man. And then you go, hey, man, did you drive me home? And I'm like, yeah, but like we had a coherent conversation.
Did we actually?
100%.
I thought I was like fucking falling down drunk, yo.
You were like genuinely coherent.
That's
to the point
wild.
where I'm like, all right, cool. He's just, lives far and close to me, so.
Yeah, fair enough. I woke up in my bed, lights on, fully clothed, and I was like, how did I get home? And then I asked like my Brampton friends that were there, like maybe they dropped me on the way home. I have one friend that lives down the road. I'm like, I didn't even think he stayed that long.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, no. And no one even like saw me leave with you.
That's hilarious.
So like the one theory was like maybe the people that worked there like were like, this guy's so fucked up, we have to send him home in a cab or something.
I don't think the karaoke bar gives a shit.
Yeah, no, they don't care.
You could
They'll let
you
you
could
die
be
on the
flat
street.
on the floor, and they'll just drag you out to the sidewalk, and then
Yeah.
that's it.
So that's good to hear that my autopilot's pretty fucking good, yo.
You're doing all right, man.
But next year, I've talked about it on here already. Next year from midnight to 1 a.m., I'm going to make the water hour. All waters for 1 hour.
How old are you?
37.
Yeah, that should be forever.
How old
from
are
now
you?
on. 42.
True. And were you a big drinker back in the day?
Not really.
Are you a drinker now? Were you drinking that night?
No. I'm a pot guy. That's it. Like I don't
Fair.
really care about drinking. I'll have a drink here and there, and then yeah.
I think for January, so last January, I took the month off drinking and smoking. And this January, I think I'm going to try and do it again, but I'm also going to add in gambling too. I'm going to take
Good for you.
I'm going to get rid of all my vices. Maybe I'll take off porn too, but I'm not a big porn guy, but there is like days or weeks where I'm like, I'm watching a lot of porn, but then I won't watch it again for like a month. You know what I mean? Like I'm not
So what do you mean not a big porn guy? Like how?
Like I think there's some people that watch porn like every day or like every week. I'm like, I can go a month.
You talking about JJ Lieberman?
I don't know. Isn't it like an epidemic out there?
I don't know.
Are you a porn guy?
I mean, I'm not opposed to it, right?
Like how often do you watch porn? Like a month?
Well, not that often.
Because you have a wife,
I have
kids.
a wife and 3 kids. I don't have room.
You don't have room.
You know,
You can look up like 2 minutes to come, and then you got the bathroom. look up those ones and just fucking speed run it. You know what I mean?
It's terrible. Honestly, when I used to fly in when I was working a lot, and I would have layovers. Yeah, then you got a hotel room to yourself. You're like, this is fucking great.
A hotel jerk?
Oh yeah,
Classy.
it's so good.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Have the volume on.
The volume on, lotion.
Do you live by yourself here?
I live by myself, yeah.
Oh, buddy, you could do this anytime.
I could, but I just don't because I think it does fuck you up a little bit. And
Sure, 100%.
And I like to try and have real sex instead.
Yeah, but
I do my best.
You gotta be realistic.
yeah, there's gonna be times where you gotta fucking do it yourself.
Your hand becomes your best friend.
Yeah.
I love how I asked you what this podcast was about, and you're like, nah.
Yeah. No,
Just hanging out, man.
I've had themed podcasts before. They didn't last, and it's one of the only one that I would say. Okay, I had 2 good themed ones. One was before I even did comedy. Years ago, I did one called Jams of the Week, and I would just talk about songs and like lyrics in them.
Yeah.
That's like, what the hell is that lyric about? You know what I mean? Like, I think
Not a bad idea.
it was good. No, that one was good. But I just stopped doing it, and then I just never picked it back up. And then I had one where I would do Pros and Conquerors, the bad boys of history. We would talk about people in history, like that maybe like their statue just got taken down. Maybe everyone still thinks they're a good person. We would go through everything the internet has to say good and bad about them, right?
That's another like deep cut. I like it.
That one was good, but it was like so much research every week. And I just got tired.
Right.
Basically, I was doing it with this guy, Colin Cummings. He's not really in comedy, but he's a big podcaster now. Actually, after we stopped doing one, because he was like, you're not taking it seriously enough. You're not fucking researching every week like you were before. So then he's like, I'm gonna go off and do my own thing. And then he started doing one where he's like big into like conspiracy stuff, like a lot of like political stuff. And he'll like show like a clip from like whatever Joe Rogan or somebody else that's like really popular is talking about, and then he'll give his take on it. And for the first bit, people were hating. Just play the fucking clip. Don't talk about it. Now he has like fucking couple 100,000 followers on YouTube, way. And he's like just living off that.
Isn't that like when you break up with a girl and she immediately gets married and like has a family, and you go, shit, I was really holding her back.
Yeah, right? I mean, yeah, I guess
you were the dead weight.
Yes, I should just quit now.
I mean, I don't want to say it. But.
No, I'm actually like, I'm on a pretty positive tip lately, and I think everything's going to be all right.
No, I agree. I think you should have that outlook. Right?
I've had mental warfare, you know, when you're like, man, I'm never going to make it. This is like, everything's going to be bad. But I've just been like, I think I'm going to do great things, and I think I'm going to make lots of, sometimes I'm driving to work on a job where I don't want to go to, and I'm like, it's so funny that I'm going to be rich one day. And I just start laughing to myself.
Good for you, man. I honestly, I believe in all that stuff. I believe in like the manifesting and like just having that thought. I genuinely have seen things happen where you go, yeah, I'm thinking about this, thinking about it, and then it happens, you know?
Are you a big reader?
No. Not at all.
Not at all.
No.
Neither am I. I've famously never read a book. Famously, everyone knows about it.
Like zero?
Zero books. I was gonna read a book once, and I got to like the last 13 pages, and I was like, I'm just gonna stop there. I'm like, because I'd rather say I've never read a book than to say I've read one book. I think it's a cooler thing to put in your bio. Never read a book than to say read one book. Called it a day.
This can only work for a comedian.
Yeah,
there isn't a single other thing where you could go, I am so uneducated. It is insane.
It's not like I'm smart in other ways, but it's just like reading is. I'm a little dyslexic, so like. I can read, like I can read words and sentences, but when I have a page full of words, it is like my brain does so much work just to put them in order that I can't get the story in my head.
Which sucks. Like, I'm sure there's something for it.
No? Well, there is. Books on tape.
Well, yeah. But I mean, like, even medication to help you dial in a bit. No?
Ooh. Yeah, you could try maybe some Lion's Mane here from our sponsor, Day Trip. If you go type in Uncut 20, when you're at checkout, you can save 20% at Day Trip for these functional mushrooms. I won't talk about the other products that they have that I might not be allowed to say.
Yeah.
But things like Lion's Mane, Mushpresso help you wake up, or chill pills to help you calm down at the end of the day.
You know what I love? It's a natural product.
It's a natural product.
That's really nice,
yeah.
Right?
You
feel good about putting it in your body.
Natural things here, yo.
You got sound effects.
Shout out all that natural stuff. But the reason I brought up books is one of my other things. I've been making a lot of resolutions lately. Next year it's gonna be a fucking big year of growth for me.
I hope, man.
And you were asking me like, does this podcast have a theme? And I've actually thought about. I don't know if this would be a podcast. Maybe just like a little couple episodes of. I started listening to a book on tape, and I'm like, I should start learning things. And one of the things I'm gonna try and learn is like some self-help stuff. You know what I mean? To help yourself. Like I haven't checked this one out at all yet, but like Think and Grow Rich. I've been poor my whole life. I need to get better with money. I want to review. Maybe I'll give a review of the book after. You know what I mean? Review self-help books. And so the one that I started on was the 48 Laws of Power. Have you ever read that? Listened to it?
It's familiar. I've never listened to it or read it, but. Tell me about it.
It's a very famous one. Like I haven't got through the whole thing, but I listened to like the first hour and a bit of it. It's like a fucking. It's like a 9-hour listen, you know. 23 if you get like the director's cut, you know.
Do you remember the movie Demolition Man?
I do. Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
And Rodman.
Was it Rodman?
Or was it Wesley Snipes?
I thought it was Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
And Sandra Bullock and So that movie, when you get in prison, they freeze you. You get cryo-frozen. And then they reprogram your brain with shit. So you're just frozen and learning shit.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then you go out, and that's the whole premise of the movie is like they start programming some bad shit into these guys. And then they break out and they're like insane. But can you imagine if you could just do that? Because you started by going, I can't read. It's too much work. But, you know, I'll do books on tape. And then you're like, yeah, listen to the first hour. But fuck, 9 hours, I can't. Like you just
Yeah.
can't.
It's no, I will. I think I'm gonna finish that one because I was actually okay. So it's very like very serious stuff in this one. I guess it's supposed to help you in like business and other things in life. But like as I was listening to it, like one of the first lessons is like you have to make enemies. If you don't have enemies in your life, like you'll never get power. You need to make enemies, and that's gonna help you like push, further in life, right? And then like 3 laws later, it's like you have to destroy your enemy 100%, totally. And I was like, so why the fuck did I make this enemy for if if I have to destroy them? Now, so I'm like listening to it, being like, who the fuck wrote this book? And like, was it at like medieval times? Like, is it like an ancient scroll that like somebody wrote?
It's a manifesto,
but
dude.
it was written in 1999 by just like a New York Times bestseller, just a guy that's just good at writing books. And so I really wonder what motivated him to, because especially like the book on tape, the voice in it is like sounding like like a narrator on like Game of Thrones or something. You know what I mean? It's like, it's like say less. Don't let anyone know what you're thinking. The less you say, the more power you have.
Is that why you wear the shades too?
Yeah, this is a power move.
Poker face.
I have such a bad poker face that when me and my buddies, sometimes we'd play poker and I would like wear a mask or like put my shirt over my face because like my face is like, I have a bad poker face.
Like,
oh my God. Pocket aces? The hell?
I can't believe it.
Yeah. I just smile too. I'm not good at lying. I smile too much. This is a very honest podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew that. I tell the truth here a lot. You got
tell me some of your most negative qualities. I'm too honest.
Yeah.
Smile too much. I'm just too good of a person overall. Really sucks,
I have lots of weaknesses.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah. But being a liar is not one of them.
It's okay. Just like the coffee.
I'm late a lot. You were late today.
I was very late.
But I appreciate you being late because sometimes I'm late for my own podcast.
Oh, really?
Like people come over and I'm like I'm like just getting out of the shower. I'm just getting in sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait outside for 15 minutes and fucking freeze, bitch.
Okay, that's good.
But my whole life, like a lot of my friends were always late, so I just got used to being late all the time. And a lot of my friends black, and a couple times I've had a black guest, and they show up early, and it's like really throws me off. I'm like, what the hell? What are you trying to break a stereotype today? That's not what we do here.
So my cousin, I'm typically late. My job, I can't be late, so I'm always on time. But like, just by the skin of my teeth.
Right.
So
yeah, because you are a flight attendant. So if you're late, you could miss your job for the day.
Yeah, and then if you no show, you do that I think 2 times or 3 times, and then they fire you.
Damn.
It's one of those like
And that's if you're okay. So if you're a half an hour late, does that count as a no show? Because your flight probably left already.
Gone.
Yeah, gone.
You have to be there an hour before the flight typically.
Okay.
And that's it. So if you show up late, if you're like 2-3 minutes late and no one knows, they're going to start trying to figure out where you are, what's going on. Because it'll impact the flight. And then if it impacts the flight, people go, oh, why is my flight late? Whatever. Or right. You know what I mean? And it can cost a lot of money.
Have you made a whole flight late?
No, never no.
Okay.
Because you got to be responsible with the job. You got to, if you're going to be late, you phone in, you do whatever,
What made you want to be a flight attendant? Because it is a very
it's a
you're
weird
not
job.
For those of you that don't know, he's not a flaming homosexual or a woman.
Oh, wow. Thanks. I think.
No, but isn't that usually like check this box if you're gay, check this box if you're a woman, check this box if you're the only guy that's going to work here?
Yeah, most of my coworkers are either gay or female, or gay females. Yeah. So that's the majority. And then there's a handful of straight guys and whatever. It is a weird job, but I moved to Tampa for like 2 years. Mm-hmm. My family had moved there. I was working as a mechanic here. I'd gotten my license. I was like a licensed mechanic.
Going from mechanic to fucking flight attendant?
So I
what
go
a
down,
life.
It's insane. I go down to Florida to just get closer to my family and like whatever. Mm-hmm. And I get down there. Not really my thing. I don't love it. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get out of here. But, I don't know. Maybe I'll just do something for a few months. Mm. I start working at the airport. I always wanted to work at the airport. I don't know why. I was obsessed with, like, James Bond as a kid. Okay. Like, I think everyone was, right? So that whole, like, travel, secret agent kind of life, like, that was always, like, on my mind. So I'm like, oh, it'd be kind of cool to work at an airport and like see the behind the scenes and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
So
The reason I'm stalling looking at
figure it out.
I'm trying to think if I've ever seen James Bond in an airport. Why
It's
the correlation of being like
travel, you know?
yeah.
That international.
How did he get there? I need to know.
I don't know. The airport used to be like before I worked there for so long. It used to be a very magical place in my mind. You know what I mean? You
It
go
still
there.
is. It still is.
I mean, once you're there so often, it really
Fair.
loses the shine.
Right.
And that's it. So, anyways, I work there. I'm working there for 2 years. Some of the best times of my life. I was like 22, and we have access to flights. We're meeting flight attendants. We're, hanging out in the lounge wearing suits.
Is there a lot of fucking going on between the flight attendants?
I mean, we were customer service agents.
Okay.
So we were like, no, zero fucking, right?
Okay.
The flight attendants, yeah, there is some that goes on, right? And until now, yeah, that's something that happens.
Right.
But not as much as people think.
Fair.
Yeah. Like, flight attendants are gross.
What?
Yeah. Like, if you... okay, look, not the people, but the flight... Like, when you're looking at a flight attendant and you're like, ooh, look at that uniform. That uniform stinks. It stinks. They've been wearing it for 3 days. They're sweating. They're not comfortable. It's like polyester.
Yeah.
They're bloated. They're not, you know what I mean? Like flight attendants, I know some of the most attractive women who are flight attendants who are like my colleagues and like, outside of work, sure. But like, in the moment, anyone who fantasizes about a flight attendant is fucking sick in the head, bro.
Why?
It's disgusting.
I guess it's a different when
it's so
you're working
gross,
behind the
dude.
scenes, but
Anyways, so I work at the airport for like 2 years. And then I'm like, you know what? I really want to move back to Canada. What if I get a job as a flight attendant and then I get a little transition year?
right.
And then I quit. And that's it. I do it, I get hooked, and then that's it.
You got hooked on being a flight attendant.
Yeah.
You've traveled a lot of places, I guess.
Yeah, a good amount.
Yeah.
My favorite thing, or the places that it took me that I didn't think I'd go, was everywhere in Canada. I've been to like every province, and like it's expensive to travel in Canada. It's such a massive country, so it's expensive. And like, I've been places I wouldn't have gone on my own. Like even St. John's, Newfoundland.
Yeah, I love Newfoundland.
It's great, but like I don't know if I necessarily would have, put together a trip to go there. You know?
Yeah, I guess so. Comedy, like before comedy, I had been to like Montreal, Niagara, Toronto, like and PEI once when I was a kid. But other than that, I didn't really like check out other parts of Canada. But after comedy, I've been from all the way to Newfoundland to all the way to Vancouver Island.
You're a very successful man.
Not success. I'm trying.
You're on your way.
I'm on my way.
All right.
I have to be more grateful for where I'm at.
Yeah.
I've done things that people won't do their whole lives.
100%.
I've driven across Canada, performed the shows every night.
You
and
see this
watched
more.
Christmas Hallmark movies every night in the hotels at the end of the night.
How fucking sweet is that, bro?
Yeah, that's the life.
Every now
Got
and
free
then.
breakfast every morning. Same shit. Eggs, sausage, or bacon.
Or bacon. What do you choose in that situation? What's your traditional breakfast order?
My traditional breakfast order?
Yeah.
Honestly, like if I'm at a restaurant,
Yeah.
usually like
Greasy spoon.
Greasy Spoon. What's a Greasy Spoon? Is that a place?
No, like a greasy
Okay,
diner.
Yeah. I think I'm more of a sausage than bacon guy, but there is some places that make a nice bacon that like when you smell it, you're like, I want to try some of that. It's like, is it crispy? But there's about 10 years in my life where I didn't eat pork or beef, and I would have like a just a veggie or chicken omelet kind of thing. Like put some cut up grilled chicken in there and some hot peppers and cheese. Mm-hmm. That's probably what my go to, and then having some like side of like hash browns.
It's not bad.
Yeah. What's your go to?
If I'm going traditional, I'll do eggs over easy, brown toast, sausage, and that's it.
Fair.
I like the English breakfast.
The English breakfast is like egg, sausage.
Yeah, and the beans, the
beans.
tomatoes.
Yeah, I'll fuck with some beans.
Yeah, those beans are damn good. Mm-hmm.
Throw some beans on that bitch.
I had English breakfast in the UK at the airport. Mm-hmm. And the woman serving was like one of those like, oi, like, yeah, like one of those angry, and she's like, all right, next, like very angry, right?
All right.
So I come up there, and the way they do
English breakfast Nazi.
Yes, 100%. Made the soup Nazi look like a nice guy.
Oh, wow.
Right? So I get up there, and all their fried eggs are already cooked. They're just laying under the glass. Mm-hmm. And so she just picks one, right? So it's kind of a weird way to do fried eggs, but I'm like, whatever. Mm. So I'm looking, and there's this one fried egg that is so fucked up. Like, you could see it. It's just, like, destroyed, right? Yeah. And I'm like, please give me anyone but that one. And she goes, all right, next. And I'm like, yeah, the eggs, the bacon, you know. And she scoops that fucking egg, and she picks it up, and I look at her, and I'm like, nah, whatever. I couldn't.
You bent the knee.
I couldn't fight her, man. I was scared to. Scared to say anything.
Damn.
She would have thrown the goddamn egg in my face.
Yeah. That's one thing. Like, I think men don't like complaining as much as women do. Is that news?
I don't know.
The times where I've needed to complain about food, like, I remember when I was dating a girl for a while, like, I would definitely leave it on her to be like, yo, something's wrong with my meal. And then she would love it.
Yeah.
She likes doing it.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, no, I don't want to ruin their day. You know what I mean? I'm too nice to do that. But
I will complain, but you know, when you got to pick your battles.
Now Uber Eats deliveries, I'll complain about that all the time. One of the best. I'm one of their top customers, so they'll fucking refund me every time I complain. If I ask them to throw a little extra of this in and they don't throw that in, I'm like complaining about the whole meal. They're like, all right, hilarious. Let's hook them up.
That's hilarious. You're in big with Uber.
Yeah.
Anytime I've had like a professional in my house, like someone doing drywall or whatever, if I have a problem with them, I have to ask my wife to talk to them. Because it's weird for me to talk to them.
Because it's like, they're like, why didn't you do it yourself, you pussy?
They brush you off, right? Yeah, so you're like, hey, listen, this wall isn't really all the way up to the ceiling. Do you think you could? And he's like, you could touch that up. And I'm like, yeah, but I hired you. So
the wall doesn't go up to the ceiling. It's crazy. There's a hole in I can see my living room from my bedroom.
It's not that big. It's a couple of. There's a lot, like with men, there's a lot of like, shut up, come on, right? Like in general. We were in Portugal one time. We rented a car. I get to the car, and I'm just kind of looking it over. I look at the tires. They're completely bald. Completely bald. So I go, hey, buddy, you have another car like this? The tires are gone. And he's like, you're here 2 days, you know? Yeah, how much driving are you going to do? What the fuck's that? They're gone now. They're done.
What do you need tires for? You're only here 2 days.
It's probably not going to rain, you know? Come on, relax.
Yeah. I had a flood in my basement years ago when I was living at home with like mom, sister, and everything. And the guy that had to like redo the basement, they put a bathroom in, which was sick. But then he had put the light fixture of the like above the mirror, like covering half the mirror, like where I'm not a tall person, and I was eye to eye with this light, and I'm like. Every friend that comes over, they're not even going to see themselves in the mirror. Their head's going to be above the fucking light. And he's like, what do you want me to do it over again? And I'm like, yeah, you can't fucking do that. Like, that's crazy. But the fact that he was like, he even looked at that and he's like, this is a good job. Yeah. We've done, I'm done here. It's like, how the fuck?
Contractors are challenging human beings.
Oh, especially it was like, I think it was my mom's friend's like boyfriend. Oh, yeah. So he thought he could cut a couple corners. There was also like, I felt bad about this one. Like, so we had my bedroom was in the basement. I've been in a basement for years. I need to get some.
It shows.
I know. I need to move above. Yeah. By the end of next year, after all my self-help books, I'm gonna be living on the top floor, baby, from the fucking basement to the penthouse.
That could be your book title.
That's not like you're saying that like it's like revolutionary, but like people have like outhouse to penthouse, fucking basement to penthouse. I'm gonna be more original than that. What I thought about for the name of the show or whatever that I'll do like a little series of me reviewing self-help books was calling it, instead of home improvement, dome improvement. Improve your brain.
Yeah, just steal all the home improvement shit.
Remix the fucking intro of that, but making it like a little more heady, you know?
Yeah. No, that's great. Yeah. Green screen your face onto Al Borland's body.
Yeah. I remember when I was in elementary school, we had one kid, dress up as Al Borland when we were like grade 5, and he like
sick.
painted the beard on and everything. It was a great costume. Like it was one of those costumes that like the teacher was like so happy to see it that she's like, let me show other classes how sick this costume is. It's great.
Do you remember Wilson? That was the best character.
Oh yeah,
with the fence.
I remember for
a costume of that.
Just the fence over the face.
The fence over here, and then the bucket hat.
Yeah, you'd get like little different pieces of his face like throughout the years. You know what I mean? Every once in a while, he'll show like a little lower cheek, but now you can't see it. But he'll never show the full face at once, kind of thing.
I wonder why. Do you think he had a deformity or?
Oh, Dante, look that up. No, he's not here.
Yeah.
For
like,
those...
was there something he was ashamed of on his face, and he's like, I can't, or if it was just a creative decision.
There's a comedian in Toronto that does that.
What?
Covers half his face.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it started off as a COVID thing. Then he's like, my mom's sick. Then I guess like he has like a discoloration on his lip, but he's like like no homo. He's a tall, good looking guy. I don't know what he's worried about.
Like how good looking?
Huh?
How good looking?
Like the fact that he has any shame about showing his whole face is crazy to me.
He's that good looking.
No, I mean, no,
I just that's really gay of you.
I don't have a sound effect for that.
I love how you're like, no homo, buddy. It's 2025. You could say a man's attractive without being like, I want to have sex with him.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I'm sure you as a flight attendant has been doing that for years.
100%. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
No, I just first of all, I don't. Maybe he has like a condition that I'm not aware of. But all I'm saying is like I've seen his full face, and I don't know what he's fucking hiding. But he wears it all the time.
If you're out there, know that you can show your face.
You can show your face. You can show your face.
James says you're beautiful.
Yeah. You are beautiful in every single way. The world can bring you down.
Is that Christina Aguilera?
Yeah. That was post-Dirty era.
Oh, yeah.
She was like, actually, Genie in a Bottle, pretty sexy song when you think about it.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
A lot of the songs when we were kids, like we're not that far off in age, like when we were in the 90s, like these like pop stars, like they made like very sexual songs, but like we're singing them as kids.
Yes, but it was also innuendo.
Yeah.
Whereas now the innuendo is like completely gone.
Yeah, they don't even innuendo that.
No,
anymore.
now they're just like my wet ass pussy.
Yeah.
That's it. It sounds like macaroni, all that shit, right?
Yeah.
Who was it? Someone was trying to argue with me that Rihanna's S&M was like a far more graphic song than Wet Ass Pussy.
Oh man, I wish I could look up the lyrics to S&M. I don't know.
It is not. She's like, oh, spank me with a whip or whatever you want, right?
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? They're literally screaming wet ass pussy. They're comparing it to macaroni in a pot. They're giving you the sound effect.
Certified freak.
Yeah.
7 days a week. Wet ass pussy. Something get weak?
Yeah. Should karaoke that song.
Yeah. There's some that song, I remember when it came out, I didn't like get into it right away, but then one day it came on the radio like while I was driving my car and I turned it up. Banger.
Yeah.
Like the production on that song is so good too.
The sound,
there's
like
some hoes in this house.
Yeah.
There's some hoes in this house.
Disregard the lyrics, the actual overall sound. You're like, oh, that's
you dealing with some wet ass pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had when that song was out, I had a joke about like, do you guys think that's empowering to women? They go, yeah. I'm like, what about all these women with dry ass pussies? How do you think it makes them feel? You know, when you gotta put a little extra work, put a little extra elbow grease into that thing, you know?
That's a good fucking joke.
Yeah, well, that song's fucking years old now.
We gotta revive that song.
Gotta blow some life back into that song. Bring it back on Jams of the Week.
Yeah.
On Jams of the Week, there's one rap song that I thought was like such an interesting thing. Yo Gotti, when he's like, I made love to a stripper, right? You think he's a cool guy, but then he's like, first I had to tip her. And it's like, all right, you're just a regular guy.
Yeah.
And then he's like, 20,000 ones. She said, I'm that N-word, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, 20,000. You paid a girl $20,000 to fuck a strip. Like, that's what the fuck, Yo Gotti? It just got progressively less cool.
Like, you failed, man.
Yeah. We all thought you were cool when you fucked that stripper, but now that we know you
done that if we had 20K.
20,000 ones? Yeah, and she says I'm the man after that.
Also, to get 20,000 ones.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
I think when you're a rapper and you go to a strip club, I think like in American strip clubs, I think you can buy like just stacks of ones.
You just run it on your credit card?
Like I think there's or you come in with cash. Like you're like, here's my. So I'm not good at math, but 20,000 ones is equal to how many hundreds?
20,000. So 200.
200 hundreds.
Yeah.
So you come in with 200 hundreds. He's like, give me 20,000 ones. And I go, no problem. What are you gonna do with it? He's like, I'm gonna fuck that stripper over there. I think she'll accept the hundreds.
Yeah, just give her the hundreds.
Yeah.
Yo, Gotti, you're bad at math. Should we start a beef?
Yo Gotti.
You stink, Yo Gotti. Can you imagine?
He has some bangers. He doesn't stink.
No, he's great. I don't want to fight a rapper.
He has a song called "Fuck You."
Okay.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Have you heard this one? I've heard that. No.
Oh, man! If only I'm using my phone to record it. I'd be able to play it. If not, anyways, it's a banger. And I remember one time I went to a club to meet up with this girl. This girl told me to come meet her at the club. And I went with like two of my boys. She was there with her friends. And when I got there, she was already like all over another guy. Like, I guess I missed my window of being invited.
Maybe she invited multiple guys to the club.
It definitely hurt my feelings. And then it's like I'm like just there with my two boys being like, okay, I guess we'll just like have fun at this club. Like, no. But on the way home, I remember playing that song and really like, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
That's, you needed Return of the Mac.
Yeah.
That's
a big one.
That would have been the song, right?
Okay. I remember a line from "Fuck You." Let's see if you remember. It's like, "You and them bitches that you came with, all in my section drinking my shit. You ain't fucking, you ain't sucking. What you doing, ho? No. Instagram and taking pictures. You don't know we don't." Anyways, it's like it's just telling them to get the fuck out of his booth. Yeah. If you ain't fucking or sucking,
get the fuck out. That's what we're here for. Fucking and sucking.
I want to get fucked and sucked tonight. I got 20,000 ones I just spent on a trip.
20,000 ones, just stacks.
Very inconvenient way to get paid.
I think so. Well, change. That would be the worst. Yeah. Can you imagine?
They do say, I don't know if they still do it, but apparently like there's legends of, in Alberta, strip clubs, they used to like throw loonies at girls. And people used
that 100% happened.
They used to heat them up.
I heard about that. Yeah. Which is incredibly fucked up.
Yeah.
Canada has some dark history.
Put that on the heritage moments.
Yeah.
Just throwing. Yeah.
Stop heating the toonies.
I remember when I worked at a strip club, a guy tried to like steal money from a stripper one time. And like while she was on stage, he tried to like grab it. And she was up like, we had a big pole. She was up at the top. She just came crashing down. She's like, "Don't you fucking touch my." It was like such a action scene moment to watch. Did
she land on him?
She dropped like right in front of him and was like, "Don't fucking touch my money."
You know what would have been sick if she like flew off the pole and drop kicked him like a wrestler coming down. Pop,
yeah. Gives him a Hurricane Rana off the top rope. That'd be crazy.
Yes.
Are you a big wrestling guy?
I used to be, and now no, not at all anymore. When I was a kid, obviously we went through the phases. I was obsessed at one point. Like, I would watch WWF at the time. Yeah. WWE at the time, right?
I remember when it got changed. I went to a wrestling event and they had signs with pandas on it saying "Fuck you, pandas," because WWF, the one that took it,
right.
World Wildlife Fund, their logo was a panda,
right?
And in the crowd, people were chanting like "Fuck you, pandas."
Is that why it happened?
No, it happened. World Wildlife Fund had WWF before WWF, and then they didn't they didn't like come fucking hassle them about it until like we were like kids, right?
Okay.
And then they took it back, and then they changed it to WWE. But I remember people were mad about it, and being like, "Yo, fuck the World Wildlife Fund, yo."
Fucking animals.
I don't give a fuck about pandas.
I love that, man. I didn't know. I remember as a kid seeing WWF, like the World Wildlife Fund, and I was like, "What the hell?" Right?
Yeah.
What the hell? But yeah, I watched that, and I'd watch WCW, and then sometimes there was like the Mexican wrestling, which I didn't even know what it was called, but Saturday was all wrestling. And then me and my brother started like really getting aggressive, and then my dad banned wrestling in our house.
Really?
Yeah, we couldn't watch it.
Do you remember what the finishing move was?
I used to do Razor's Edge a lot. I could pull it off, so you just you're back to back, and you grab their arms and you like lift them up, and then you come down and like slam their shoulders.
And would you go into like cushions, or you'd go right? Oh
on the floor?
I'm
not a Neanderthal. Yeah, I didn't want to kill him.
Right. Older brother or younger brother?
Younger brother.
True.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Yeah. We had a friend whose father was like an Egyptian family, and the father was obsessed with wrestling as well. And that guy used to do wrestling moves on his kids, like real, like not holding back. Like we'd be at his house, and he'd just be like, they would do something, and he would like, you know, body slam them, shit like that. And you're like, oh no, like people don't do that in real life.
Right.
But in his mind, he's like, yeah, 100%. This is A-okay.
Gonna take you to the rock bottom.
This guy was a deranged lunatic. Like, no one knows about him except my family. I'm sure other people know, like, within, right?
Yeah.
But this guy, like, he had his kids, he had, like, a hole cut out in their door so he can look at them, but he would, like, lock them into their room. Yeah.
That's really weird.
It's very fucked up. I mean,
this guy in jail now?
Huh?
This is an Egyptian thing?
Not an Egyptian thing. This is an Egyptian
sounds like
guy.
Yeah.
Like, immigrants really step up that, you know, like, disciplining your kid.
Right.
Like, you know, I've heard of Jamaicans grabbing, like, a switch, like a thing from a tree.
Yeah.
Hitting your kid. That's cool. That's convenient. Whatever.
Yeah.
Slippers, normal.
Hitting your kid is so much different than cutting a hole into the room and
this guy
locking
was
them in there.
next level.
Yeah.
My dad was next level. My dad, he used to work at a factory. This is funny now, so we could get over it now.
Okay.
It's just so mental. He worked at a factory, and there was these thin wooden dowels that were part of the packaging of whatever factory thing he was doing, and it would come in, and then they would have these dowels and have no use for him. So one day he comes home with like a stack of these dowels, and I go, Dad, what are those for? And he's like, oh, I'm gonna hit you with them. And I go, ha 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 ha. And he goes, ha 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 ha. And that's it. And I think, oh yeah, whatever, he's not telling me, and I move on. Not like 2 days goes by, and then I can't even remember what I did. But I'm like, oh shit, like I'm going to get a beating. He starts freaking out, whatever it is. I run to my room. It's like 7 p.m. Sun's still out. I run to my room. I get under the covers, shut the lights. I'm like, I'm going to sleep this off. This will be fine. And he comes into the room. He turns the light on, lifts the covers, grabs the bottom of my feet, and hits me with that fucking dowel. And it was like basically torture.
On the bottom of the feet?
Bottom of the feet.
Yeah, that
dude.
sounds bad.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, parents, they like to hit you in a place where like people won't see the mark, like classic spankings, whatever. But I've never heard of getting doweled on the bottom of the feet.
I grew up in Scarborough. Did you grow up in Scarborough too, or no?
Brampton,
okay.
The Scarborough of the West.
Yeah, the Scarborough of the West. So we one day the teacher very casually goes, "Hey, who here?" You know, when they do something bad at home, gets punished. And we all put up our hand. And then she goes, well, who here, when they do something bad, their parents hit them? And I put up my hand too, thinking like everyone else is putting up their hand. I turn around, no one has their hand up. And she goes, hey, want to come up here? And I'm like, oh, fuck, right? Sends me to the principal's office. They call my parents. They tell them they have to pick me up, go home, whatever. A police officer comes to my house.
Holy shit.
So I'm like completely fucked. It's a Jamaican police officer. And he goes in, he's like, look, I know what it's like, okay? We discipline our kids too, but, you know, you don't really want to do it where it can show. So what you want to do is, you know, between the T-shirt and shorts area, that's the only place you should really hit them, you know? And try and use an open hand. He just gave them advice on how to hit you.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, thank you. And the beating I got after that was remarkable.
Real bad
We
man.
got good fucking beatings.
That's yeah, damn, yo.
Yeah.
I got hit, but like just spanks on the ass a couple of times in the back of the head. You know what I mean? Punch in the leg or whatever, but like
It's a little bit different than the rest, but yeah.
a punch in the leg.
Spank, slap in the head, and a punch in the leg. Very normal.
That was just like my dad. My dad has a good one hitter. You know what I mean? He knows. I think he used to do like taekwondo or something. But I remember one time I sat on like the edge of the couch.
Yeah.
And I guess like that ruins it or something. I just know my mom used to be like, "Don't sit on the edge of the couch," like on the armrest, right? And one time I was sitting on the edge of the couch, and my dad just like, your mom told you not to do that. And he just Charlie horsed me like in the leg. And I remember just falling to the ground and be like, oh, goddamn. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Have you gotten in fights?
Not a lot. No.
Yeah.
Couple.
You don't seem like a guy that likes to fight.
I never start a fight.
Yeah.
You
only finish it.
I will. Like, I'm not going to also back down from a fight. But, like, I never seek to fight, you know? As angry as I am.
You're an angry guy.
I'm a road rager.
Okay.
Yeah, that. And also, I hate stupidity.
True.
You know?
Yeah.
Like willful ignorance kind of thing. Like if you have the capacity to be an intelligent human being, but you've just chosen to turn off everything and hope that everyone else does things to support you, I have no support for you. You know?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of those people.
Definitely. I think I'm like that sometimes at work, at jobs.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, it's just like, use your head. You know what I mean? Just use a little, but sometimes it's like, I'm going to do what I'm told and nothing else. You know what I mean? But it's like, you can do more than what you're told.
Yeah.
You know?
You can, yeah. Like just within reason. You know? The way people drive. Do you drive?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it's atrocious. It's like.
The way people drive?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so bad. Like no one, like, do you remember people used to go dance like no one's watching?
Yeah.
Now it's like drive like you're the only one on the road. That's the new, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People drive with only them in mind. They like, you know, and cyclists do the same thing. Like
I hate cyclists.
I kind of do too.
I find them like, they really, okay, so I don't know who's like the hierarchy of like who's allowed to do what, but like the way they'll fly through, like if I'm going to make a right-hand turn, let's say, and they're coming from 30 yards back, like if you're on the road, you're not a person, you're not a pedestrian. I'm looking for like, you know, no pedestrians coming. All right, it's great. I'm going to make the right. But if you have a bike flying, then and they can run into you.
Yeah.
And they'll yell at you. But it's like you're on the road. You're treating yourself like you're a car. So like you can't just fucking jet through there, you know? I mean, I guess you can, but
well, no, there has to be a little bit of like, I don't know, like teamwork in that whole thing. Like if you're on one of those stupid electric bikes, you're going 60 kilometers an hour in that stupid bike lane.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's on you. You figure you're in some weird zone of like, you know, non-existence where you've found a little tax loophole. You don't have to pay anything to operate this thing. And like, no, you go fuck yourself, right? But like, I will wait for a cyclist. The thing I hate about them is...
You'll wait for them, but like... If they're coming from further back and then you don't even think you have to wait for them, all of a sudden they speed. Like I haven't got run into one by one, but I've been close calls. And one time getting out of a cab, like it was a van cab, so the door didn't swing open, but my buddy like stepped out of like the sliding door and a guy just ran right into him. And then he got up and started yelling at my friend. And it's like, bro, you have to be somewhat aware of your surroundings as a cyclist.
Yeah.
You can't just go forward and not think about anyone else.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's like almost 50-50 to me. Because I, like, when I open my car door, I'm always, like, checking. Like, I'm like, is anyone coming? Car or bike or whatever.
But if you're getting out of a sliding door in a van, you can't really, like, check.
You stick your head out.
Yeah, I guess.
You know when you're, like, going and they choose to pass another cyclist? Because they're like, I'm way more elite than this guy.
Right.
And they just point at where they're going and then steer their bike in. And you're like, no, I'm driving like a 4,000-pound car here. I can't just halt on the brakes. Like, you got to look.
Yeah.
If it's not clear, don't jump in. Like, signaling doesn't require me to do anything. You know what I mean? It would be kind of me to let you in. But, you know.
Yeah. I'd say get rid of them.
All of them? Like a genocide on cyclists?
No. You know what? Sandra rode her bike here, so don't get rid of all the cyclists.
All right.
We love a cyclist.
That's amazing. Sandra rode her bike here?
Yeah.
Sandy B, good for you.
Yeah, crazy. And
that's insane. She's on the East End.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Shit, it was a nice ride, too.
Yeah.
It was like probably the last week that you could have done that, because now you couldn't do that now.
I watched a guy literally yesterday pedaling on ice and then has his feet dragging, and like the guy looks terrified. Honestly, like I hate to be that guy, but he looks like he's been in the country for like 1 week and he's having a terrible experience so far delivering Uber in this city in the ice. Like that must be miserable.
Yeah.
I moved to Calgary from Florida and that was insanely terrible. So can you imagine coming from like a place that's always hot to like here in the middle of winter?
To California from Florida. Why was California bad?
From Florida to Calgary, sorry.
Calgary. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, that's different.
Yeah,
California,
did I
I'm
say
like, isn't it
California?
nice? Yeah.
Wow, weird.
Have you ever lived in California?
No.
You ever been?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite. I like it though.
You've done some comedy in the States?
Yeah.
What's your favorite spot to do? I've never done any States. Next year, I got to start making some moves.
LA has some really cool rooms, like weird speakeasy shit and like that. And they tend to like your material, you know, everything's fresh to them. They have a very homogenous style in LA, I find. Like most LA comics, you can almost like spot them out, right? Chicago was a really nice place to do comedy.
Okay.
Like it felt well received, and yeah, it's a million years ago, but yeah. I'd like to get to New York. I've done like a handful of small shows there, but
Right.
like I'd like to go there and try and do some of the half decent shows if I can.
Yeah, next year, that's another thing I got to do. I got to start making some moves in the States.
Stay positive, man.
Stay positive,
Yeah.
gain power, get rich.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been, I'm very content having no power. I don't like having power.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't like power. Like you know how sometimes people run a show and they're like, I love that people have to ask me for spots. I hate that. Like, I used to run shows and I'm like, I stopped doing it because I'm like, I don't like booking lineups and making people like, you know what I mean?
Because you have to turn people down sometimes.
Yeah.
Too, so.
And then they don't like you and it's like,
Yeah.
it's like, what the fuck, man? Like, I only have so many spots to go around.
Exactly.
But some people, like, they love that shit, yo.
Yeah.
Like, I remember
seen them.
when I was new, I won't say names, but I remember there was one club where, like, they were like, it was run by a couple comedians, like maybe 2 or 3 comics that had, like, a really hot show there on a Friday, Saturday night.
Yeah.
They love the power. They live for the power, yo.
I'm trying to figure it out. You're gonna have to tell me.
I'll tell you off
Off
the pad. Yeah, maybe I'll start a Patreon where I drop names.
Yeah.
Bad
behind
people.
the scenes.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah,
some
not for
people
me.
go crazy with that power, and then sometimes like you'll see a comic get into a managerial position,
Right.
and then they completely fall off comedically, but then they're living on that power,
Yeah.
and that's it. That's all they have in life is just
Yeah.
I can book or not book.
Yeah.
It's up to you. Treat me good.
Right. Yeah. This isn't who I was talking about, but have you ever done backroom on like a Friday, Saturday night where they just write down the names, right?
Yeah.
And you don't know if your name's gonna get written down. Like, I mean, maybe you do. Like, maybe they always pay you respects because you're OG. But like, I like.
I do, yeah.
No, that's good. You know, good for you. You deserve it. But I remember there's 2 guys that run it. One of them will always put my name on, and the other one, it's like a toss-up.
Yeah.
Like,
I bet I know who's who.
Yeah. And like, I'm actually hosting there tonight, which is funny why I bring it up. But I remember like one time there was like room for maybe like 7 names, right? It's a lot of names.
Yeah.
I'm looking around the room. I'm like, obviously I'm getting on. Like, this is fucking insane if I'm not on. And I just watch them write down 7 names that aren't mine. And I'm like, this is fucked, yo. What the hell?
Yeah, that's a trip. No, I get it. And it must be hard. And then I also get why people book their friends too. Like, obviously you're going to book your friends, right?
Yeah, you like to hang out with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, book a good hang.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We when I was running that show with Sam Norton, we used to do that. And I love that. We booked the hang more than anything else.
Right.
And it was good. It was a nice time. It was short-lived. Are you not running any shows right now?
I'm so glad you asked. I'm gonna run a show at the end of this month, December 27th. It's the show of the year.
Oh,
That's the name of it.
okay.
Show of the year. I got like, you know how sometimes, so it's at Comedy Bar. Check my link in bio for tickets.
Who's on the show?
Who's on the show? Great. I'm so glad you asked. Because it's the show of the year. You know it's going to be a good lineup.
Oh, it would have to
Comedians
be
that you've seen on big things and done huge stuff. So we're going to have, and it's also a great hang.
Yeah.
Hannah Valdoon, Chris Robinson,
All right.
Monica Gross,
Yeah.
and Jordan Polachicchio.
Nice.
Just a quick little.
No, that's a great lineup.
Jordan just got back from the Seattle Comedy Festival. He was a finalist there.
That's sick.
Pretty sick. Yeah, there was a good amount of Toronto guys that went down. I kept seeing like the post being like Jordan's name being in like semifinals, final. I'm like, yo, this is sick. So shout out Jordan.
Yeah, good for you, man.
He's a good buddy, and he's doing great at comedy. So
Yeah.
it's good when it's both. You know what I mean? When you
Yeah.
see your boy shine.
I want to apply for that. So many Canadians have won it,
Right.
or like done so well in it that now it feels intimidating. Like if I don't do so well, it'd be like, you know. But I really want to try my luck at it, you know.
Yeah, I gotta start applying to festivals and stuff.
Yeah.
I never really done any. Yeah, no, I have. I did like the Dark Comedy Festival. I've done Just for Laughs, like when it was in Toronto, like just a spot, whatever.
Great.
But even those, like, it wasn't like the where you like send off a tape and all that. Like I haven't like put the effort in to like do that kind of stuff.
I feel like you can, and I'm the same way. I really should. But yeah, you throw together your 7-8 minute like showcase, and then nice quality film, and then send it off, and that's it, right? Here's the thing about for me that's hard to make like a showcase set. I'm so present in the room all the time. Okay.
To the point where it's like I can't just do the same beginning to end 7 or 10 minutes because I'm like something's gonna happen that's gonna make me be like I have to talk about that and it's not always crowd work. Sometimes it's just like riffing off something that happened, but then it just won't be like the set. You know what I mean? It won't be like the set, and I need to just like if somebody like drops their drink too hard, I'm gonna spend fucking a minute to 2 minutes talking about that. Where it's like that can't be in your showcase set.
But the thing is, they're all muscles. Just like hosting a show is a muscle, and you know, being present is a muscle.
Yeah.
You also need to be able to give a rehearsed, repeatable performance.
Yeah.
Because if they book you for a festival, they're gonna go.
They want
we
that.
We want that set that we just watched exactly.
Yeah.
Write us a script of what your set is. You know, which.
Yeah.
Isn't very natural, but it is something. You see, like, everyone we know that's hyper successful is good at all those things.
Yeah.
Right?
I've seen some people get into the Winnipeg Comedy Festival without even sending in a tape, and they just send in the written, like a transcript of their set.
I feel like you got to be high up to do that, but
Yeah, I can't do that. I'm a lot of like tone of voice and facial expressions. Like if you don't hear the tone of my voice and you read my words, it might just sound like vulgar and like hateful. Maybe.
And how do you even write out like fart noise, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you
Where's the charm in that?
exactly?
Yeah.
They don't get it.
I don't have a fart noise on here, but
Really?
I should have farts on there.
No, definitely don't.
Yeah, no.
No, buddy, that'll be a good show. I don't hate Hannah, by the way. I have a weird rivalry with her because every time something terrible happens to me or I have a shit show, she's in the room and somehow laughing at me.
Nice.
And so we became each other's like bad luck charm.
Nice.
But it wore off because I saw her murder one night. I had a killer set, and then she was closing out the show. It was like, maybe it was Chaotic Good. I don't know.
Okay.
But she murdered. And I walked out right after a set. And then she comes around and she's like, oh my God, you were out here. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't want to ruin your set. And she's like, oh my God, you should have seen it. I'm like, I did see it. It was great. Like, you know, I'm not going to be that much of a dick.
Right.
So, no, I think we're good now. We've jumped the shark.
But have you done well when she's in the room?
No.
So you haven't got there yet.
No, she's still. No, I have.
Oh, you have?
That night.
That same
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
Sounds like it was just a hot crowd. If everyone was doing good.
No, there was people that did bad.
Who name them? We'll talk about it after. Yeah. Speaking of rivalry, there's a new TV show on Crave. I haven't watched it yet, but I've seen nonstop ads for it. Whenever I watch, Heated Rivalry.
Heated Rivalry.
It's about two gay hockey players, right?
Yeah. All my gay friends are talking about it.
They love it.
They're into it. They said it seems very
gay,
super hyper gay, but also the straight element of it is like intriguing. You know, the idea that it's like hockey bros that are, you know,
right?
You know,
yeah.
Brandon Ash Muhammad is on that show apparently.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll check it out. He's gay.
Yeah, just
no
started.
way.
I think. Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah, recently.
I could not tell.
No.
Oh. I don't really know Brandon that well, but you don't need to know him to know he is gay.
He's gay, but he's hilarious.
He's very funny. Being gay seems funny.
It feels like it elevates your comedy.
Like the gay guys that I know that are like good at comedy, it's like, yeah, being gay sounds like a fucking hoot.
Yeah.
Like they're having a good time.
Oh, they're having a great time.
Yeah.
I know one of my flight attendant friends, like when we get together, it's a weird culmination of people. You know, there's a girl who's married and with kids. There's a girl who's just married. There's me, and then there's this gay guy, and we're all getting together and we're sharing stories, and all our stories are so different.
Right.
He's like, oh, yeah, I just got back from a cruise. It was nice. Hooked up with a few guys and blah, blah. And, like, so casual, just, like, flying through this life at high speed. And, yeah.
I wonder if there's any gay incels, because it seems very easy to fuck if you're gay.
I can't see that. I can't see
Like
that.
how, yeah, what do gay guys not want to fuck?
Gay people? Well, it's guys. Like, you know how women are like, oh, you know, how to attract a guy and blah, blah. You don't have to do any of that shit, because every single type of woman, there is a guy who is attracted specifically to that type of woman. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's the same thing for men, I'm sure.
Right.
Like, men are adaptable. Like, do you remember that Patrice O'Neill joke where he goes, you know, sometimes you're walking past the dumpster and you see a girl passed out and you're like, oh my God, look at her all cute there, laying there with the garbage covered in garbage.
She looks so cute with that garbage in her hair. Yeah, yeah.
That's men.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's always someone that'll find something attractive.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
So yeah, there's no gay incels.
Yeah, the ones that are, I guess, are the ones that end up being like serial killers, and what they do is they kill gay men after they.
Right. Yeah.
Like, wasn't there that guy it was a Toronto guy that did that, right? He used to bury them in the back yard or something like that.
Oh yeah, the planter.
What was his name?
Guy. I want to say Bruce, but I don't.
Bruce McArthur, or no? That's the West Coast. There's a West Coast guy that does that.
There's another serial killer named Bruce.
No. I think we're mixing up two stories. I think.
I forgot about that.
This is the problem with not having a producer. Dante, come back to us.
Dante.
Yeah, should zoom him in.
Yeah.
It's just to look
That
stuff
would have
up.
been a good idea.
Yeah, and we don't have the technology.
No. It's just the one.
It's a pretty humble setup. But people, like, when they come, like, they're like, oh, I thought it was gonna be way bigger.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I think this is a good setup.
Yeah.
You have your sound absorption. You got a nice backdrop. You got the lighting. It's pretty good. This chair is comfy as hell.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of want to take a nap, but
that's how we're gonna close the show. This next segment, it's Sammy takes a nap. What kind of noise do you like? Do you ever sleep to like brown noise, white noise?
Against my will, my wife loves a white noise machine. Has one in each of the kids' rooms, in our room, and always runs white noise.
Yeah.
And I don't like it, but I'm indifferent to it.
Yeah.
You know, I would rather nothing.
Really?
But I could sleep through anything.
I sleep to brown noise because I'm from Brampton, and it makes me feel comfortable. But it actually does
what's
like
that, like sirens,
it's
car
like,
crashes?
come on, baby, 1 pound fish. Have a look, 1 pound fish for no. It's actually just like it's like a little more deeper white noise. It's like,
Okay.
Instead of being like, it's like.
Oh yeah, that sounds soothing.
And it calms my anxiety. Yeah.
Really?
Like if there's a night where I can't sleep, I don't throw it on every night, but if I need it, and
Has anyone made that sketch?
sleeping to
Brown noise.
I've seen like not that, but I've seen definitely like white noise and like I don't know if I've seen a brown noise one, but I've seen
white noise is just people going, I'd like to speak to the manager.
Yeah.
This isn't fresh.
And then I saw one where it's like yellow noise, and it's just a girl like being like, what now you want? You want that, you know what I mean? Like that Vietnamese like yellow noise. I didn't make it up. This is a real.
So you're just like quoting something you heard.
That one is something I heard.
Yeah, you wouldn't say that yourself.
No, the brown noise one I said myself, and I do love that song. Have you heard that song?
No, I don't know.
It's just a guy like slinging fish on the sidewalk, and come on, baby, 1 pound fish. Have a look, 1 pound fish.
Song?
Like he's like singing as he's like trying to like this is how he's barking. He's barking for selling fish.
Okay, but is his job
3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 6?
Is he a fish salesman?
Yeah.
And he's just singing in this one moment.
Yes.
I gotta look this shit up.
Yeah. On my first little tour across Canada with Dave and Himansu, that was like one of the songs of our tour. We'd be singing it. We'd be playing it in the fucking hotel rooms. And like there's YouTube. Obviously, whenever like something like that goes viral, they're gonna make like DJs are gonna make like remixes of it and stuff. We were playing remixes of it.
My favorite remix right now, which you're not gonna be able to get, unfortunately, is Curry Goat Rice and Peas.
Yeah.
Do you know that
You
one?
want a curry goat rice and peas?
Yes.
Like he does. I don't remember. I think his name's Zelensky or something.
Yes.
And he does. Can I get a curry goat rice and he'll just do it progressively more and more. Yeah, you can look it up, and I might be able to.
What? Patch in?
Nah, I thought I had the plug ready to go, but I didn't expect this. This is unexpected. Play it into the mic. Let's see.
This is the actual remix.
All right.
It's so sick, man. Are you a Jungle fan?
No, but I'll appreciate this just because I like that video. Goat rice and peas, me want a bit of curry goat rice and peas.
Buddy, how sick is this song?
That's pretty good. I had a friend that used to be a jungle rapper.
Yeah.
And whenever we were like freestyling, like me and my friends having a good time freestyling, and then he would come in with his jungle shit. Horrible for a freestyle circle. It's like that only goes good if you have like a beat blaring behind you. And
Yeah.
Oh no. Otherwise, it just sounds like you're just mumbling shit.
There's a guy I started following who he walks around New York with a keyboard and a microphone.
Yeah.
You seen that guy?
I think so. There's lots of guys like this now, but yeah.
Oh, is there?
Like that be like they'll say, "Oh, what kind of beat do you want?" And he'll play like a little song.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll loop in different things and stuff like that.
This guy's so good, man.
Yeah.
He'll go like, "Yeah, what do you?" He goes, "You looking to get on? Who's looking to get on?" He's super white, and then he's like, "Yeah, okay, here." And then what are you into? And then people will tell him, and then he just
give me a 90s R&B.
Yeah.
And just,
there was a guy who did like a UK drill beat, and then like did all that, and it was so goddamn good.
Yeah.
I love drill.
Man, I wish I had like those musical talents.
Yeah.
I tried to learn to play the guitar in university, and I just my fingers just they couldn't catch up to the lessons, you know.
Sometimes it's hard, man. I used to play drums and bass a little bit.
Yeah.
I wasn't great at bass, but I could fake it. I played saxophone, but drums was the thing that I was like passionate about. But I like plateaued skill wise, because like I knew there was this kid in my high school, this Filipino guy whose uncle was like a professional drummer, and this kid was so fucking good. He was
In Scarborough?
In Scarborough, he was so fucking good. I think his name was Patrick. I don't know. Anyways,
Filipinos very talented.
Hyper talented.
Yeah.
This guy would play a beat, and he was so quick and like precise and sharp and crisp. We had a guitarist who is now the guitarist for Lady Gaga, Ricky Tilo, and in Scarborough from my high school. He was like a couple years older than me, and he was so good on the guitar, and now he's the guitarist for Lady Gaga.
Nice.
Isn't that insane?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
When I was in grade 9, I tried to learn saxophone, and I was so bad at it that the teacher would kick me into the back room, like me and this one other guy that were both bad at our instruments, and then we would both just like we'd be like, oh, we would say, okay, guess what song this is, and we would just both play our instruments so shitty, and the other guy said, guess what it is, but it's like I don't even know how to play the notes, or it just sounds like. What song is that? Stone Cold Steve Austin's
I love
intro.
that. Yeah, it's good.
We did a lot of wrestling intros on that.
Did you, was it alto? Alto sax or no?
Ooh. What's the difference?
You'll see the shape at the top.
So I had one that was like
Just like straight
fat
at the top?
circle down. So no, it came down like this. Like it would go up, curve down, and then out.
I feel like that would have been tenor. But could you get sound out of it though?
I could get sound out of it, but I just Oh yeah, there's a trumpet guy up there, Chuck Mangione. Shout out Chuck. He died this year. Up at the top there.
Oh.
You know what?
Yeah. You know, it'd be sick if that was your other buddy in high school who couldn't play.
Yeah,
Look
no,
at him
he
now,
he
Chuck
made it.
Mangione.
Yeah, no, it was the guy that was back there with me was he was a tuba, and I was sax. And
so they would lock you in the room with a tuba and a saxophone.
And be like, because they're like, you're ruining the vibe for the rest of the class. Like everyone else here is like,
chill.
Like it's crazy that there wasn't more than 2 people that were bad at it.
100%. I always found that so weird because I wasn't good. Like I couldn't read music, but it felt like they just threw you in there and were like, you'll figure it out. Yeah. You're like, no, man, this is an instrument. Like I can't figure it out in like a few weeks.
Yeah.
But everyone was playing whatever the hell they were supposed to.
Our music teacher was a bit mean too, and I remember like one of the guys that was good, but he would like get yelled at because he like fucks around, or whatever. And one day, when the music teacher left, the music teacher was like a trumpet guy, and when he left the room for a second, this guy that was actually good at music, he always got in trouble. He grabbed the guy's tuba or trumpet cleaner and he put a couple drops in his coffee, in the teacher's coffee. Teacher took a sip of it right away, and he just like knew something. He spit it out. He's like, "Who did that? You could have killed me!" And the guy's like, "It was me, And he just threw the fucking the trumpet cleaner bottle like at him, and he was fucking snapped on him, yo.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's dangerous shit. Poisoning your teacher.
Yeah.
I remember the worst thing I did to a teacher. This is so bad. You're bringing up repressed memories here. I took, do you remember those mechanical pencils?
Yeah.
So I took one of the leads out of my mechanical pencil and I put it into her flower.
Okay.
Into her like, she had a flower on her desk.
Okay.
And I like put it in there. And that, I feel like that's really dark because the flower would have just slowly died from lead.
Oh, lead
poisoning.
kills it?
Yeah, of course.
I didn't understand what was so like sinister about that. I'm like, wow.
Very quietly killing your flower.
If you put lead in soil, it kills everything in it.
Oh no, these were flowers in a pot, but I assume the lead would kill it quicker.
That I don't know.
Try it?
I don't have any flowers around here.
Fuck.
Next time, bring me some. I should have bought you flowers. Did you sing any songs on my birthday?
No, I got there like later than I planned to get there, and then
Fair.
But I got there, man.
Yeah, you got there.
I had a piece of cake. It was nice.
Oh my god! The next day, my fucking pants. Like I was gonna wear the same pants the next day to wherever I was going, and then I picked them up and they're just covered in chocolate.
I love that.
Like what the fuck was I eating with my hands and just wiping my fucking pants, or was I just spilling all over myself? Either way, I had a lot of. It smelled good. It smelled like good chocolate.
Yeah. No, it was actually really good cake.
Yeah. Shout out Monica for bringing the cakes out.
And then I had to reach out to Monica to go. Hey, what was that cake?
Yeah.
And it was, and she's like, it was, what is it? La Roca Bakery.
La Roca.
Yeah.
That's, is that in this area?
I have no idea. But,
all right.
Good shit, man.
Have you tried out Bonjournos yet? Since I told you about did I tell you about the chicken sandwich that night?
I told you about Bonjournos 1,000,000 years ago.
No.
Yes, bro.
I remember having this conversation. This is one thing that I remember about my blacked out self, telling you about this place, and you're like,
I agreed with you, but I told you about it like 2 weeks earlier.
No.
You want to fucking bet? I've been on Bonjournos for like a decade.
No, man. I remember telling you when I was drunk and you being like, really? I'll try it. What's it called? And I showed you on Google Maps where it is.
Not me, pal.
Buddy.
That was the lie of the week.
Literally didn't remember our entire voyage back here. You expect me to trust your chicken facts?
I could have sworn, like, I guess, yeah.
I've known Bonjourno for 1,000,000 years because I told you try California sandwiches again.
Of course.
Because it's surprisingly good.
And I did.
You know, their expansion and whatever.
Yeah.
And then Bonjourno's, I think, is better than San Remo's, like hands down.
Yeah. And Il Pisanos sucks. Update on that.
Yes.
Went and tried that out.
I also told you that, remember?
No, now you're fucking
Yes. I
bullshit,
told you
yo.
I had a slice of pizza there.
Yeah,
and it was atrocious.
That's fine, but we're talking chicken sandwiches now.
I know.
And I'm saying I went and got one, and I'm like, first, they skimp you on the fucking chicken, like compared to California. And Bonjourno's like veal or chicken parm is like they give you a nice fucking fat stack. El Pisanos acting like they're going out of business, and they might be the way they're fucking serving this
They're for
trash.
sure going out of
El Pisanos, you just made the list.
You're cooked.
Not cooked enough. No, it was fully
You're
cooked.
overcooked. There's a Gus Taco on Brown's Line now.
Yeah.
And they're fire. They're just going like crazy.
Uh-huh.
You know what's annoying? The one thing that is good in America? Cheap tacos.
Okay.
You
What is
go
that
to
annoying?
New York, you go to LA, they got like, tacos for like $2, $3.
Right.
And they're amazing.
Yeah.
You come here.
Is that per taco?
What's that?
$2 per taco?
Yes.
Okay.
Right? And you come here, a taco's $5.
Yeah.
You go anywhere nice, it's like $7, $9.
Do you have a favorite taco spot in Toronto?
I would defer to Gus Taco
Really?
for sure.
Have you had Seven Lives?
No.
Seven Lives is my favorite one.
Yeah?
And that one, like, they'll have different options some days, but they have their classics, whatever. And it's about $5 to $6 a taco. It's not cheap, but very good. It's in the Kensington Market.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check that out.
Check it out.
And then I have to credit you because it's on film now.
Yeah, you're gonna next time I see you, you're gonna be like, I'm the one that told you about that weeks ago.
I invented seven. Nah, man.
You've been having Bonjournos for 14 years?
Not 14, but actually maybe 14.
Wow.
Because I've lived in this area for more than that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Bonjourno's. Yeah.
It's a pretty, like, it's a hole in the wall spot.
It's a hole in the wall.
Like,
It's
the plaza
hard to
looks
even
like-
get into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I went there, I pulled up and there was this old couple in the parking lot being like, do you know where we can get a coffee around here? And I'm like, well, I'm going to check out this cafe called Bonjournos. I went in. We all went in at the same time. They thought we were all together.
Yeah.
I put my order. They're like, what about them? I'm like, nah, just me.
Yeah.
I just want to eat a sandwich myself. Those guys are getting coffee.
Yeah.
Whatever. But we all had our first experience that day, me and those two old people.
And you didn't connect, start a little support group for each other.
They're actually going to be on next episode.
That's it. Can you imagine? Yeah. They're curled up here like, we love Bonjournos. No, I love that place. Like I told when what's his name, Jacob Balshin was looking for hole in the wall.
Oh yeah, to like review.
way back. I told him about Bonjourno.
Is he too big for holes in the wall now? Now he needs full.
I don't know.
Now he needs full doors and walls.
Yeah, I can't go to a hole in the wall. No, I'm happy for that guy. That guy built up from zero.
Yeah.
Built a whole thing.
When you find the formula that works for you, that shows
Yeah.
off your personality or sense of humor, like that's. I mean, some people find something that works, but it doesn't really show off their sense of humor. But I think he found a good one.
He's like, he's in the pocket. I feel.
Yeah, there's a couple guys like. Have you seen Ben Albert stuff?
No.
Ben Albert's another guy where it's like he went from like a couple hundred followers to like 30K in like a month from doing this thing. He'll be like coming back from a first date and being like, it was brutal, like telling his buddy about why it was brutal. But like if you've never seen him, I guess it wouldn't really make sense to you, but it shows off his sense of humor nicely.
That's all you need to do, though.
And that's the thing.
If
I want to find that. I want to figure out what fucking a formula that works for me, yo.
Yeah, figure out.
Instead of just putting out hour-long podcasts that don't do anything.
Yeah, figure out how to be funny or whatever, and then.
Yeah, I got to do that first.
Yeah, and then once you find that. I don't know why I like busting your balls so much, man.
You busting my balls here.
Busting my fucking balls.
Why are you breaking my balls over the fucking jokes, yo?
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of Sopranos lately. I'm almost done. This is like my third or fourth time watching it all the way through. And you know who had I actually want to make a little content about this, but Vinny, what a ride that guy had on that show. Because the first season, I've talked about it here before, but first season, he's a different character. He's in one scene.
Yeah.
Like a completely different guy.
Completely. Oh, really?
His name's Gino.
Okay.
Chris is going in to a cold cut shop getting cold cuts, and this fat guy walks in behind him, and the guy's like, "Oh, Gino!" Like he's like gonna skip Chris to like get to his good customer, this big fat guy named Gino, and then Chris is like mad that he got disrespected, so he's like, "Get the fuck out of here! I'm gonna talk to this guy for a second." That's all he is in that season. Next season, he comes in. And he's just like a guy that he's somebody's nephew. He is Vito now, but he's not in the mafia at all. He just like works in construction. And he's like, I'll get my nephew to fucking do the job for you.
Yeah.
Shows up and he's gonna build a ramp at somebody's house or whatever. And then he becomes like a top earner in the mafia. Then he's got this gay storyline going on. Shout out to all the gays out there that listen to my podcast. We've talked about you guys a lot today.
Do you have a lot of gay listeners?
I don't know,
No.
but if they're out there. Or if they're in there, if you know what I mean.
Oh, clever. Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out. No, I think that's a hell of a story arc, right?
It's
It'd be
it's the
good to
most
play that.
insane story arc out of anyone on the show. Like to go from just being Gino that likes to order cold cuts to being a regular working force guy that has like an uncle in the mafia to being like the top like he makes so much money that Tony almost wants to say, I don't care if he's gay.
Yeah.
Can any of you guys make me that much money?
Yeah. I think that the actor, because we always think of the like tough guys as like these tough guys, right? But behind scenes, they're actors, right?
So that guy, people asked him in real life, is he gay? I saw him in an interview recently. And maybe because I'm watching the show, it showed up on my algorithm. But he's like, I fucking love pussy. I love pussy so much. I'm not gay at all. I'm not even close to gay. He's I love pussy.
I'm not gay. I'm not close to gay.
I'm not even close to gay. When they asked him, he's like, yeah, I'm a lesbian. And they're like, so like you like women? He's like, I love women. I love pussy. It's all I think about. He's like, I couldn't be less gay.
Far?
Yeah. So I'll include that. I'm gonna do the full rundown and I'll put that in at the end, being like, and if any of you guys were wondering if Vito was gay in real life, cut to that clip. I love pussy. I love pussy. I'm with you on that one, Vito. Shout out pussy one time.
Is that a sponsor? Is pussy the sponsor?
This episode is brought to you by Pussy.
Wow.
You come out of it, you come into it. It's here with you. Yeah, you can take some. Maybe you're too tired to get pussy, so you got to take a little espresso. Hey, maybe you're a little too high strung. You had a stressful day. Have a chill pill before you get in that pussy, because you can be a little too stressed out to fuck.
Yeah, you don't want to be stressed out. It should be a relaxing experience, and you don't want to be all like.
Yeah, I remember back when I still like do gamble, but when I used to bet with like a bookie and bet money I didn't have, and I had like a serious problem. I had a girlfriend at the time, and like sometimes we'd be like on a nice little getaway weekend to like Niagara. We got a nice room and we're supposed to be having fun. And I'd be like in the bathroom checking my bets and being like, fuck. And then I have to go and like have sex after my dick barely works. And she's like, is it me? And I'm like, yes, it's your fault. I don't want to say I just lost money and I can't pay for this room anymore.
We're fucked. We're going to get kicked out. The card's going to bounce.
She just wants to get Denny's in the morning. I'm like, we're going straight home. There's no Denny's.
We had continental breakfast.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, so the episode is almost over, but we do 2 segments around here. One of them is an animal fun fact of the day. Usually I ask Dante to look it up on Yahoo.com, but he wasn't here, so I had to look it up before.
Sponsored by Yahoo?
No, but I like to give a shout out to the little guy. You know what I mean? Google came in, Big Bang take Little Bang.
Little guy?
Yahoo's the little guy.
Oh, get out. Okay, fine.
They got run out of town by Google.
Good for them.
And people are trying to do it to Yahoo Fantasy too. Yahoo Fantasy Football, I'm a fucking truther. Like I've had some of my leagues, like I'm in 5 leagues, and I've had one league that's like, oh, we want to move to this. Another league's like, we want to do that. I'm like, if you guys move a fucking Yahoo, I'm out. And people want me in the league.
My wife used to work for Yahoo in Canada, and they let her go right after mat leave, or like almost during mat leave. So fuck Yahoo. Fuck you, Yahoo.
All right, well, this fun fact comes from Yahoo.com, and it's
okay.
Dogs can smell your emotions.
Ooh.
Do you have a dog?
I don't. But I feel that's definitely
I've always thought, like, I've seen somebody come home sad and like a dog like warm up to them.
Yeah.
Knowing that there's something wrong. But I didn't know it was a smell thing. I thought they could just see them.
Sense it? Yeah, that's fair. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah. You won't find that on Google.
No.
No, that's Yahoo exclusive.
Yeah,
that's a Yahoo
like,
exclusive.
Know, man.
Yeah.
No one knows.
Google's cat facts only.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking Google ass bitch. No, Google, if you want to jump in and sponsor the pod, we're good.
Yeah.
And the last thing I do here is I turn to a random page of the Bible.
Okay.
And I see if it applies to our episode today at all.
I
would say about 70% of the time it does, and the other 30% is just like a bunch of names and places in a row that it's like, what kind of lesson can we get out of that?
Okay.
So for a backup, I have left a little bookmark in one area that's like all just like bars. You know what I mean? Bars, yo.
Bars.
But first of all, are you an Old Testament guy or you're an Egyptian? Probably an Old Testament guy.
Why would you say Old Testament? A lot of terrible stuff happened. Let's go new. I feel like new is a little more peaceful.
All right. John 6. Multiplication of the loaves. Okay. After this, Jesus went across the Sea of Galilee. A large crowd followed him because they saw the signs he was performing on the sick. Jesus went up to the mountain, and there he sat down with his disciples. The Jewish feast of Passover was near. When Jesus raised his eyes and saw that a large crowd was coming to him, he said to Philip, "Where can we buy enough food for them to eat?" He asked first, he said this to test him because he himself knew what he was going to do. You know what he was going to do?
Oh, I definitely.
Philip answered him, 200 days' wages worth of food would not be enough for each of them to have a little. That's how many people were there. 200 days of food would not be enough for them to have a little.
Yeah.
God damn. One of the disciples, Andrew, the brother of Simon Peter, said to him, "There's a boy here who has 5 barley loaves and 2 fish. But what good are those for so many?" Jesus said, "Shh, watch this."
Yeah.
Half the people were crying. Now there was a great deal of grass in the place. So they all sat down on grass. So the men reclined, about 5,000 in number. Then Jesus took the loaves, gave thanks, and distributed them to those who were reclining, and also as much of the fish as they wanted. When they had their fill, he said to his disciples, "Gather the fragments left over." Anyways, we know this story. He made fucking bread and fish. So he made something out of nothing.
Exactly.
And he
I
fed
think
everyone.
This very much applies, right?
Let's go on.
You wanted to look into, getting a new thing going here, the dome improvement, right?
Yes.
And start working on yourself, a little self-help. And you go, okay, but what am I going to do? I need to write new material. I need to find the people, right? And all you got to do is try, and you will find the material.
Right.
And it'll be there. And it'll bring you a following, right?
Right.
The 5,000 who will come to listen to you tell your dick jokes.
Amen. It's true. It's true because when I started listening to that self-help, I was like, oh, I'm finding some of this funny, and I'm learning at the same time. When sometimes I just smoke weed and I sit down and I watch Sopranos and I learn nothing because I've just been watching it for years. So sometimes you got to let your mind learn other things and listen to that book on tape because you don't know how to read. Amen.
That's great. I love it. That's a great segment, man.
But because I put that bookmark in, I still want to turn. This is just like one-liners. The one-liners of the Bible. You know what I mean? What are they called again? The Proverbs. You like a proverb?
Yeah, give me a proverb.
What's your favorite number between 1 and 30?
28.
28. All right, let's go. 28. 28. The toughest number here to do. Okay. Or can a man walk on live coals and his feet not be scorched?
Interesting.
Yeah. So you get that, right?
Oh, I get it.
You can't walk on fire and expect your feet not to hurt.
No.
And that is why your dad whipped the shit out of the bottom of your feet. Can a kid not come home from school and have his feet whipped and not feel the pain? So he puts his hand up at school to tell the teacher about it when she asks if anyone's getting hit?
Yeah.
Were you telling other people at school that day and then it got back to somebody snitched to the teacher? Because
doubt it.
Interesting question for it. Or they just had like cops on standby ready for anyone that's getting hit, but you were the only kid in class that got hit.
I was the only one stupid enough to talk about getting hit.
And did you get hit for saying that?
Of course.
Yeah, your dad was like, "Oh, I'm going to test out all the new Jamaican theories on how to beat my son."
He's like, "Yeah, I got the full rundown." At that point, he felt like untouchable. He was like, "The police came here. They said this is cool. I could beat the shit out of you, right?"
Me go and hit my son in the belly.
Yes.
Between the shoulders and shorts. Bum, 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 bum.
my dad's mixtape.
Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Anyways, that was the episode. Do you have anything you want to promote? Do you have any like specials out? Anything people can find you on? Yeah.
My special called Modern Pharaoh is available now on Spotify, on anywhere you get your streaming sound, as well as the video special on YouTube. Look it up, Sammy Farid, Modern Pharaoh. Watch it.
When did it come out?
Came out
this year?
Hell yeah. Beginning of October. And I'm super proud of it. I'm genuinely super proud of this album. I've been doing comedy 17, 18, 19 years. And
is this the first album?
First album. And
Nice.
I'm like happy with the way it turned out. Mark DeBonis filmed it, directed it, and edited it. And he's brilliant. Anyone who wants to film a special, Mark DeBonis is amazing. and he gave me a bit of a nice friend deal, but the amount of work he put in was like insane. So I'm like beyond thrilled with it. I've submitted it for a bunch of shit.
Shout out Mark, the bonus.
Yeah.
Very funny guy too.
Hilarious. And
I don't know him that well, but I remember seeing him years before I did comedy, like just going to like a Yuck Yucks amateur night and thinking he was like so funny.
But he's one of the funniest human beings ever.
Mm-hmm.
I know this sober, but I'm going to say I was driving him home the other day, and I was in a position where I had to get my backpack out of the passenger seat, and I opened the door, and then I'm like, oh shit, I can't squeeze by, and he's to my left. So I'm like, oh, just like hop in. And he thinks I'm like holding the door open for him, which should also be normal, right?
Right.
But he slams the door shut and he's like, I can open my own goddamn door, thank you. And then opens it again and gets in. Like, what a deranged human being. Like, can you imagine?
That's
like,
fun.
like you think you're homophobic, but like, look at DeBone.
I don't think I am. I know I am.
Real
No, I'm not. I was raised around homophobia with Jamaicans, to be honest.
No, of course, we all were in that era. Like, I think it's stupid to pretend like, you know, we were all super woke and whatever. No, this is a thing we've had to learn and adapt to and whatever. And like, yeah, it is. It is what it is. Like, we were all raised pretty whatever. That's just what the time was.
Did you ever do like you and your friends are going somewhere and people start a race and they go, last one there's gay,
Oh, yeah.
and I would just walk.
Nice.
Power, all power to all gays.
That's a great note to end on, bro. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
dude.
thanks for coming. And if you guys aren't following me already, check me out at James. Come on now. Thanks for listening. Peace.
real bad man.